It's me!
Daryl. Hey everybody, what's going on today? I'm back with another video, and this time I want to explain vitamin D. And I want to go in depth into it. I want to show you all the different foods that should have vitamin D and how they don't, and the ones that do, how much vitamin D they give you, and what the best source ultimately for vitamin D is, and how easy it is to really get it to 100% and above. And so this video is going to be a little different than what I normally do. Normally I just sort of record my videos on the fly as I play. Unfortunately with this one it took about 6 hours of recording to do. And so what I went ahead and did was I edited all that footage down into a little video. And then I'm going to go and explain through that as we watch that together. And hopefully everything will work out okay. And if it doesn't, this video might not be up until tomorrow. So we'll see. And so vitamin D, it's known as the sunshine vitamin. And so you would think that either by just running around outside while out in the sun, not wearing a hat, maybe most extreme, on equipping your clothes, maybe laying down in the sun for a while, and you would gain it naturally. Unfortunately, that's not the case right now. Hopefully it will be later on. And so how do you get vitamin D? Well, the first thing I did was I started exploring the foods that naturally have vitamin D, and then I went on with foods that are fortified with vitamin D. And so the difference is that because a lot of people are lacking in vitamin D, many foods are actually fortified with it. They add it in after the fact. So we'll be taking a look at all those, and we'll be seeing what happens. Here's the video I did, and so we're going to start off here. The first food I did was cheese. And so cheese is something that has vitamin D in it. And so I tried eating the cheese. The next item I tried was canned tuna. It's also apparently a good source for vitamin D. Finally, I tried sardines. Then another source for tuna that's available is the tuna salad MRE. And so I figured this being a little more premium, a little more endgame sort of meal, I decided that might have some vitamin D. This of course is milk and cream. This here is instant oatmeal. Because many people are lactose intolerant, cereals and oatmeals are fortified with vitamin D, and so I thought this might be, something to try. We could see how it affects it. This is the Up and Goes cereal. I tried eating all of it at once, and then I also went back and tried eating them one at a time, as you'll see coming up here. Here's the bunny stars. This is the one that I'm eating one at a time. You can see here I ate all the bunny star cereal. Next up are the results. First is the egg. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. Your vitamin D starts at 24% roughly, and here I am, over 25% of the egg is gone, and my vitamin D has not risen. And so this is where you want to keep an eye out on, is this vitamin D right here, so that's what we're taking a look at. Next up, the cheese. And so the cheese I ate right after the egg because the egg didn't change anything. And so this is all of the cheese that I ate. You can see it's still at 24%. So this here is after I ate the canned tuna. You can see here there's also no change for the canned tuna. Now for the sardines. The sardines actually do increase your vitamin D. And so here I am roughly halfway through the sardines, and I've gained 5%, 6%. And so you're looking at a pretty good gain for the sardines. Unfortunately, they're not that common in the game. It's something that you'll definitely want to look out for and eat if you do find it, because it is a source of vitamin D, but it's not going to be your main source of vitamin D in the game at this point, unless you're very lucky. This is after I drank the milk. You can see here there's no change again. Then coming up you'll see the cream. Still no change. It went up a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to make it your main source of vitamin D. But I think the cream is fortified with vitamin D, but the milk isn't. That might actually have something to do with the animal handling and farming that's going to be coming up. Maybe the cow's milk won't be fortified, but maybe they'll fortify the milk that we find in the cartons later on. I don't know. This is the instant oatmeal. You can see here there's no vitamin D gain as well. The Up and Go cereal, you do get some vitamin D from the cereal, but it's, like I said again, it's not enough to make it your main source of vitamin D. Next up, we're going to find out what we're actually going to use for vitamin D. And it's really quite simple. and that is mushrooms. The mushrooms that you find in Scum are wild mushrooms. They grow outside in the ground, and so they're exposed to the sun. They absorb the vitamin D from the sun, and therefore they give back vitamin D. Unfortunately, not all mushrooms are created equally. So there's only actually 2 varieties of mushrooms in Scum that give vitamin D. Soon enough, I think there's only going to be really 1, but we'll see. The first one, I'm just showing you here where you can find it and what it looks like. I don't know why this video looks so freaking bad. And so this here is what they look like. And this is where I am on the map. I'm in B1. You can find them in the forest. I do find that I find mushrooms more often towards the middle and northern parts of the map, not so much in the south. I find the south has a lot of olives, and so you might have to move up north a little bit to find mushrooms. If you can find mushrooms down south, let me know in the comments below, and I'll pin the comment so everybody can see it. And so I'm going to show you here. This is what they look like. Now these are psilocybe. I'm not real good at pronouncing this stuff, but essentially they're magic mushrooms. And so right now, none of the mushrooms in the game have any negative effects, but one day they assumingly will, and these being magic mushrooms will assumingly give you hallucinations. There's antipsychotic pills in the game, and so you might be able to take those to counteract the effects, but we will have to see about that. But right now they do not give any negative effects, so if you find these mushrooms, they do give vitamin E. See here, you can pick them up and eat them. They grow in pretty large patches. This here we can see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9 mushrooms all in a little cluster there. Now the next type of mushrooms that you're going to want to look out for are these yellow ones. And what these are Chanterelles. This is after eating one of the magic mushrooms. As you can see here, my vitamin D is pushing 75% with just one mushroom. And so that is significant. See here, it's up to 76% after one mushroom. This is after standing still after eating 2 of the magic mushrooms. You can see here it's up 118%. And so with just 2 magic mushrooms, you can be over 100%. And from that point on, you just sort of got to keep it leveled off, and it stays up pretty consistently. I find once I get it up there, I don't have to worry about it too much. And this is after eating 2 of the Chanterelles. You can see the same effect. It'll keep going after the 0% a little bit. I think it shows here it gets up to, yeah, you can see here it's up to 111, 112%. And so it's the same for both the magic mushrooms and the Chanterelles. And so that's about all there is of vitamin D. It's find 2 mushrooms of either of those 2 varieties, either the magic mushrooms or the Chanterelles, and you're pretty well set at that point. At that point, it's just keeping it level. Keep an eye out for sardines in the meantime if you're down south maybe or can't find any of those mushrooms. As always, if you have any ideas for another video, let me know in the comments below. I read all the comments, so if you have anything at all, just let me know and I'll make a video. It might not be right away, it might take me a couple days to get to it, but I'll get to it eventually. So until then, take care and have fun with the game. Keep on gaming. See you later. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also hit the post bell notification bell so that way you'll get updated as soon as I post a new video. I stream live over on Twitch nearly every day, so make sure you follow me over there. You can come hang out in the chat, ask me questions, or you can just watch some gameplay. If you like the channel, you can also subscribe to me over on Twitch, and that way you'll get access to some cool emotes and some other perks. You can also find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, so be sure you follow me there. That way you'll get notified when I'm going live on Twitch and when I post a new video here on YouTube. Until next time, keep on gaming. I hope you're having fun. Have a great day, and I hope to see you next time.